Well, here we are, back to Dad's cabin. There's Mom looking at me through the sliding glass door there. Here we are looking out the backside of the bay. And Mom and Dad getting ready to go get some herring, lake run herring. Herring come up every spring around the end of June, 1st of July. Come up to feed on those mayflies that hatch. Boy, do they come up. They come up by I think the millions, or they used to. I don't know how it is today. This was back in the 60s. Seems like everything changes. That was really a great cabin. Appreciated that. Short time that Dad owned it, he only owned it a couple of years, and Mom passed away, so bothered him too much going up there, so he sold it, or maybe I should say he gave it away, more like it. Sold it awful cheap. Big gravel company there on the other side of the bay. Big ships come in. That was really something to see. Beautiful blue water. That's the prettiest area up there. Love going up there. I just wish Dad could have had it longer. And Mom could have enjoyed it more. Well, here we are. Out in our secret spot. It's one of about 1,000 secret spots up there. Any place where the mayflies hatch brings them in, or it used to, like I say. So here we are, just as fast as we can get our lines in the water. Used to use a little artificial stonefly nip, plastic thing that had a little hook in it, and we'd hook a mayfly on that, a scoop of mayfly out of the water and put it on the hook, throw it out there, and hit the water in about 5 seconds. You had another herring on. Boy, live action. And fall asleep fishing herring. Not when they were in, that's for sure. And every once in a while you get a big perch too. That was always nice. Boy, they're fighters. And this film is not speeded up. That's really what it was like. There's one right after another. Oh, those are great times. Herring, they used to call them Cisco's too. I don't know if I mentioned that. I might repeat myself, but in the old days around Grand Haven Piers, North and South Pier, they used to call them Cisco's. And they would just swarm in the water there by the thousands. We used to wait our lines, and so we could get past the Cisco's and get deeper so we can get the perch. I don't know why we didn't want the Cisco's. They're great. Mighty good eating. Best smoked, but fried they're real good, and pickled. Well, took care of that. I was too busy to help, of course. I was the camera person. So here we are going across the bay and going to try and pick up some perch in the spot where they are. Sometimes, as I remember this particular time, they weren't there. It's feast or famine, when they're there, they're there. It's just like with the herring. One right after another, and other times they're not. And I don't know, it might be the case here that they weren't there, because either that or I ran out of film. I don't know what happened there, but don't show Dad catching anything here. You've probably seen another video I posted a month ago or so where we were really killing a perch in here. Oh, we're going back. Dad's got an idea. He wants to try out a trout stream. So we're heading to that brook trout stream. riding along Dad's 66 Chevy Impala. I remember that car. That was really a good car. Here we are. Just finished fishing down the stream. Dad's looking to see if any traffic's coming by. He wants to keep his spot there secret. We never did go back there. Here's me holding a couple that I got. You see all the bugs flying. The camera lens there. There's a lot of bugs. The most bugs I've ever seen anywhere, I think. Black flies. And bears. Well, there's bear tracks all over. You hear them cracking in the brush. So there we are back. I don't know why this is kind of jumping around here. That must have happened in the scanner. But at those brook trout, and looks like we went out and caught a few more herring. So I'll clean them up, have a good fry. Inside the cabin here again. Dad loved his knotty pine. If at all possible, he'd have knotty pine. Some of you know that. He just loved that. So that whole cabin was done knotty pine, and there's Mom getting everything ready, fried, pan fried. It's the only way to eat fish, that is for sure. Of course, I say that nowadays, probably baked more for health-wise. But you got to admit, fried fish, that is good. Fried herring, fried perch. Boy, the perch were sweet up there. I remember that. They just, fish are different according to what waters they come from. Inside there, Dad was always working on the cabin. We'd go fishing and stuff, and then when the day was done, he'd start working again on the inside of the cabin and work till about 11 o'clock or so, and then he'd go to bed, get up again at about 4:35 and work on the house, in the cabin, I should say, work on that again. I can't remember what that juice was. Maybe that's grapefruit juice, or is that pineapple juice? I don't know. But we always had to have that back in those days, along with the fish. Most cut the grease, I guess. So here we are heading back. 625, a car with one axle trailer. Hey, I wonder if it's still that price. I doubt it. So here we are going across the Big Mac. So I remember Mom didn't like that too much. Kind of not too fond of that. The heights and everything, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, did a lot of fishing, hunting with Dad. We had some good times. Pheasant hunting, partridge hunting, deer hunting. They've done Petty's Bile, Spring Lake, spear and pike, catching perch, bluegills. We ate a lot of fried fish, fried everything. In the mornings, fried eggs. Dad never really had any trouble with cholesterol, and neither have I. Coming up on the ford here. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it already, but I told you I might repeat myself, but Dad didn't get a whole lot of time to go up there. He only had, as I remember, 2 weeks of vacation, because he was still working at this time, as I recall. I have to be funny and make it look like we're going, 200 miles an hour. And then we go out on long weekends. We'd go up there. Here's Dad. We're back home there on Petty's Mile. He always had to have his fruit trees, his garden there, on the right side of the property. Here's the house. He had that built in 1955. And again, he did an awful lot of work. There's Cecil's old car, 57 Chevy wagon. That'd be worth something today. That side of the house, I was glad to see this, that we have something from this side. Well, that's about it for this video, and I appreciate everyone watching. Thank you much.